What's going on YouTube? Q back here again with another video for you. Today's video, we're about to talk about, am I selling my ZL1 Camaro? So if you're a long time subscriber to the channel, you know what I do with these cars. Sometimes I'm in and out, sometimes I hold them for like a year. So the ZL1 got it in January, so that gives us about 6 months worth of time. So am I going to sell the ZL1? Why am I at City of Cars right now? City of Cars is my people, and that's where the last time I was here, I sold my Mustang GT350. So what am I doing here, y'all? Why am I back here? Let's find out in today's video. And before you leave, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, browse the channel. Let's jump into it. So you all know that we're in the automotive shortage right now, like an automotive bubble where cars just cost so much and record highs for car transactions, unless you order new, which you can get a deal on. But if not, you're about to get bent over. So I am here to weigh my options. I'm about to go in the showroom to see what they have on the floor, see what might catch my eye, see what could replace the ZL1. And as far as values go, through the roof. So I am well right side up on here. What I mean by that, the amount that I paid for it, the car just immediately when I took delivery of the car, the value went up. So they just sold a vivid orange ZL1 for like $80,000. So I know I can at least get like 75 for it, and I paid like 60. I paid 68 out the door. So sitting right side up in that regard. But let's see what they have on the inside here. So I know I can make a pretty profit. I do love making money. But what would I get to replace the ZL1? That is the question. So the ZL1 is like my halo car, my favorite car that I've owned to date. So whatever I replace it with would have to be something spectacular. Like a Shelby, not that Shelby, another Shelby. But I just sold my Shelby here, so it's not that one. You know I love manuals, so it's not a GT500. So let's go inside and see what they have here. In the City of Cars showroom, got the Aston Martin DBX behind me, standing next to something that I really do like, that I haven't driven before, and this is the manual wide body Scat Pack. So that is a car that's on my list. To the left of that, we have a shock ZL1. If you've been on the channel for some time, you know that I had a shock one last year. That's a 10-speed automatic. I want to drive that. Got a Viper next to it. I always talk about Vipers and Audi R8s. Those are my top two dream cars, but it leaves me in a position because my Camaro outclasses them, well, not the new generation Viper, in most performance metrics. I got like the supercar performance, but not the supercar name. But is that something I want to do? I don't know just yet. I want a new Viper, but those went way up in price. I got priced out of those. I can keep my Camaro if I get certain cars like this Miata behind me, which I do love this car. This is like a Grand Touring. It's got the brown guts on the inside, manual. This is a great spec. It's only 16 grand too. I would do something like that. But for the winter time, I need something practical. And I would at least have to have back seats right now. And there's only one car that I would make an exception for, and that's the BRZ or the GR86. But other cars on the list is like the Golf R, Civic Type R, Corolla GR. That's what I know off the top of my head. And that price range, those types of cars, the most practical that I can get performance. Focus RS, let me know. Focus RS, Fiesta ST, another one, because I didn't keep mine for that long. But also walking around here, we got the Ferrari in the corner. What is this, a 360? Let's see what we got in here. Ew, the wrong transmission. Still a good car though. A classic Ferrari. These are like one of the first ones that I noticed growing up from my childhood. This looks good, very analog. We got the Tesla. Still want to drive an electric vehicle. I rode in one it was an experience, but I want to drive one. I was just a passenger. Then we got the 911 and the Boxster, or 718. Really love these. This is another car on my list. If I were to ever get out of Camaro and move up, this would be one of the types of cars. But again, it's out of my range for now. And this Boxster GTS is a good looking car. Let's take a look at this guy over here. These guys. And they got the MTX. When I was in high school, I had 2 MTX 12s. This stuff. That's all good. Is this the OG Viper? Side exhaust pipes that burn good. This was on the Need for Speed games I grew up loving too. We got the Shop Boy. But yeah, out of all these cars here, this will probably be one of my top choices. It's got the manual, can't really see in there because it's blacked out. Love these little 2 cars, these are the owner's cars. And then in the corner, tucked away, boom, this car is little, man. I tower over this car. Getting in there is a challenge, but let's take a look at the car. Stop looking at me. The Huracan. This looks like one of those. Look like it's on Steam or something with all the awards it's won. It's the Evo? I like this a lot. See if we can get the test drive in here. Then we got my enemy Corvettes, killed the Camaros. But we got a ZL6, this is an automatic. Might try and get one of these because I did not enjoy my experience the last time I drove one because it was beat up. This one is a much nicer example than that of which I rented on Turo. And it's got the top down. I want to see how it feels compared to the Camaro. So we just got rained on, leaving City of Cars right now. I am pressed for time, so I don't have time to test drive anything. But if I did, it would have been that manual Scat Pack and that Miata. So hopefully they're not sold by the time I can get back here and take them out on the road. So I really want to see what a wide body feels like. So that brings me to the discussion of replacing the Camaro. Like, first of all, I'm not going to sell the Camaro. Like, I planned on holding on to this car for quite some time because this car, I ordered it myself, so it has everything. There's nothing lacking from it. Perfectly satisfied with the Camaro, like not selling at all, not at the moment at least, even though I can profit from it monetarily. But that's not what I'm going to do right now. Got a lot of content that I do want to make. Actually, next week I'm going down to Camaro Fest, so look out for the content of that. Going to go down there with a few other YouTubers that have been on my channel, so that should be great fun. But yeah, that Scat Pack, definitely want to drive that. And also, the only cars I would replace this thing with, and I mentioned it earlier, the new Viper, but I need some form of practicality along with that, and I have to have my back seats for my kids. Because the Viper would be my only car. I have to drive something super, super crappy. Like, I might even have to bring my old BMW back to life, but we're not there right now, so we're not doing that. So that's out the question. R8 is actually the R8 is cheaper than the Viper, but the R8 toe for toe is like the same price as this car, like 80K. I can get like a V8 R8 but that's a much older car. Like right now I got on my cool seats. I got a lot of features that the R8 doesn't have. Like, yeah, the R8 looks amazing, but I think the ZL1 looks just as good as well. But the R8 is more exotic, so I'm going to lose out on that aspect. But I'd rather be in the Camaro, to be honest. I would have to have the R8 as a secondary car. And the only car, I'm about to have an accident, Miata right there, another Miata. But the only car that I would sell for the Camaro is something that's related to the Camaro, and that's the CT5V Blackwing. CT4V Blackwing, I wouldn't sell the CT4V Blackwing. Would have to be an addition car to the ZL1. So that's the only car that I would do it for. But that doesn't make business sense. So I have to run my YouTube channel as a business, and I don't think I can make the business case for having a CT5 Blackwing for the channel car, and that would be the only car as well. And the Camaro just does better view-wise, content-wise, and that has to be part of the picture there. So that's the only car, and I really will love that car for myself. It's the same engine basically, and it's more practical, it's newer. That's the car that I need, and I bring that car up a lot too, but I don't know about the views. I could do it in the future, who knows, because we still have some time before they get rid of it. Hopefully it's back next year. If it's back next year, then we'll reevaluate, see if I can get one of those. But if not, I will have missed the boat, and those things are selling for like buku dollars over sticker price. Like Race Car Friends, he looked at one, and that thing was like 170K or something absurd. I'm like, bruh, whole lot of money. But yeah, I'm not getting anything, not right now. I'm looking for a complimentary car to the ZL1 to drive around in the winter time, or just to alleviate the miles on this car, because I don't want to, like, right now I'm in traffic. This is a dumb commute. I could have been driving a beater car for this. It's got to be fun though, because I could have took the Blazer, but I don't like driving the Blazer. So we'll like a commuter car. Golf R, Focus RS, Fiesta ST, well, probably not a Fiesta ST. Civic Type R, Corolla GR. Those are my top two. It was the Integra, but that's not coming back with all-wheel drive, so I took the Integra off my list. Yeah, cars like that, I really do like the GR86 and BRZ. Even though that doesn't have practicality, I throw that out the window for the price. Those things are started at 27, 28K. You just can't beat the fun per dollar on that car. So who knows, that could be a secondary car to the channel. Let me know what you all think. Shout out to City of Cars for always letting me use their cars, film in there, carefree. Like they're family to me, so shout out to them. I'll drop a link down below. Let me know what you all think though, what I should do. ZL1 for the CT5V Blackwing, ZL1 for the CT4V Blackwing, because I heard that one's more fun to drive actually, and a couple of people have been saying that. Many people have been saying that too. I don't know if I would make that, but let me know what you all think. And then it would be a while, maybe a year or 2 years for that, just because allocations are probably not even there anymore. I know the first year, I'm pretty sure it's sold out, and the 23 model, maybe it could be out there, but I'm not overpaying for any car too. That's a huge deal. I'm not going to overpay. I'm not paying more than MSRP for anything that I buy. I'm not about to get bent over for overpaying in this market. Like, if that were the case, I'll just keep the ZL1 as a sole car, and I'm fine with that. And I'll just drive it. I'll drive it in the wintertime if need be. But I still have the Blazer, but I'm not making Blazer content. As much as you guys would hate to see Blazer content, I would hate making that content, because SUVs just aren't my thing, especially that one. Speaking of SUVs, there's a Urus. Can you all see that? But yeah, I'm going to leave you all with that. Drop the comments down below. Drop a like too. If you aren't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do that. And this is Q checking out. I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace out.